What if the financial system actually worked for everyone? In Minnesota, a coalition is rewriting the rules and has built something revolutionary. GroundBreak unites more than 40 corporate, civic, and philanthropic partners to reimagine how capital flows into communities. To fuel dreams, not just systems. We're creating new pathways to wealth, pathways rooted in equity, innovation, and community leadership.
We're not just tweaking the old system, we're literally building a new blueprint. Rewriting the rules of the financial system feels like what should have already been there, what should have already existed, because we miss out on so many people not participating. And our financial system is not as effective, it's not as efficient when there are people who are on the sidelines that qualify for what's needed.
It's not that there is a lack of vision or a lack of ideas that exist within community. It's that the systems have been designed to disenfranchise, to continue to marginalize Black developers from being able to participate in the economy and build their community.
You recognize when you're in any of these places, the private sector, the public sector, philanthropy, that you can't solve a single problem on your own. But the systemic change that we are talking about with GroundBreak can only happen if you unite an ecosystem, which we have done. And that is not a given. That is extremely rare.
We've all been sort of working in our own spaces doing this, but the fact that we're all coming together to attack the problem from our vantage point, I think is transformational.
They took the time to really listen and to think about an innovative and different approach to this work. And so it's not going to be the same way that we've always done it, because if you truly want it to be disruptive and we want it to have staying power, everything that they're doing, they're trying to do that and bring others along, bring community along.
For wealth builders like the first-time homeowner, the storefront entrepreneur, or the local developer, GroundBreak is clearing the path to ownership, equity, and opportunity. In just a few years, GroundBreak has already secured nearly $1 billion in financial commitments to expand wealth building opportunities for people and communities that have long been excluded.
The most significant accomplishment of the coalition so far is to lay out a strategy and to get commitments to mobilize $1 billion. But it's not just the money. It's the fact that we've really looked at a system and said, let's reinvent it.
All of these prototypes actually work together synergistically in a way that delivers reliable results in a consistent way. We're basically trying to make sure that capital flows and that it never gets cut off.
The coalition does an amazing job of listening. So it brings these stakeholders together, creates a conversation. The homeownership space, what can we do? Let's go try it, and then let's assess it. Doing the same thing in entrepreneurship. What can we do? Let's try it, and then let's assess it. GroundBreak allows us to go faster, allows us to go further into something even bigger.
We've built a strong foundation, activating partnerships, aligning strategies, and we're beginning to move resources to where they're needed most.
We can provide maybe some capital or some entrepreneur with a loan that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to receive, or maybe with a down payment assistance program, someone can purchase a house that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to. It's changing the flow of capital to help communities achieve everlasting wealth.
We're just getting started. Over the next decade, we're mobilizing $5.4 billion to fuel lasting community-led change, supporting homeowners, entrepreneurs, and neighborhood-driven development at a scale our region has never seen.
The GroundBreak work that's been done in this community will influence communities across the country. We will recognize that we can do big things, that we can reinvent systems, that we shouldn't accept outcomes that are completely and totally unacceptable.
GroundBreak is really groundbreaking in that it's making capital more accessible, but it's also making capital more efficient. And it's not just the wealth builder who benefits, it's our entire region. There are people who will never know my name, but whose literal generations would have been transformed because of the work that we're doing every day.
You're not only investing in these entrepreneurs, you're investing in their kids. This vision, this audacious goal that we have to bring these resources into this community, it's bigger than any of us, and it's generational wealth. Like, this is truly moving the needle on what that can look like.
We're done waiting for change. We're making it happen. A new, inclusive financial system is within reach. The GroundBreak Coalition is setting the course, breaking barriers, and unlocking resources for entrepreneurs, families, communities, and generations to come. This is just the beginning. Join us.